For you?
Tramp? She is not a tramp, Mom.
Honey, she is a tramp just like her mother. A cheap tramp. She's hooking you with the oldest trick in the world. Don't let her. Make her get rid of it.
I can't make her do anything.
Listen to me, Wayne. It's okay for a man to want to get married, but if he does it too
Mom.
young, he's just asking for trouble.
It's not like that, Mom. It's not like that at all.
Don't let her ruin your life.
It was me as much as it was her. It was both of us. And don't say that. She's not a tramp. She's not a tramp.
Ruthie? Yeah, it's me. Oh, God, have I got a problem? Okay. Well, you know that family that live out on that funny road on the edge of town with that fruit stand? Yes, Winston, whatever. Well, that tramp of a daughter's gone and gotten herself pregnant, and they're trying to blame Wade. Oh, I don't know. They're terrible people anyway. Okay. Ruthie, listen, please don't tell anybody, okay? No, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You can't tell anybody. Yeah, I know. It'll be okay. I'm sorry to bother you. I just... Okay, bye-bye.
Wayne, you still love me?
Yeah, sure I do. It's just that I had so many things planned.
I did too.
Alicia, come here. I need the homework.
Look, Gina, I gotta go see someone before class. I'll see you later, okay?
Richard, am I okay here?
Oh, Daddy! Yoo-hoo, Daddy!
Oh, Wayne, you're such a lover. Knock it off. It isn't funny anymore. Hey, I didn't know you had it in you. Boy, I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad I didn't take her out. But, hey, why don't you give me your phone number anyway? Yeah, I didn't think you had it in you. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Break it up. What's wrong with you? Can't you take a joke? And who says I'm the father, huh? I say, Manny, you're going to be a dad and everybody in town knows it, right? Right? Let go of me, man.
Okay, everybody, quiet, quiet, quiet. Listen, we've got a real surprise for you here. We are holding 32 nominations, all for president, no one for secretary.
Well, what do we do now?
Hey, why don't we go back the old way? Guys for president, girls for secretary.
No, we voted on it by the council and it was passed. Why is it the girls always go second class? We get the scout work and you get the power and the pay.
Just lucky, I guess.
So what do we do? Elect two people. The one with the most votes is president and second most is secretary.
What if two boys win this time?
We'll take our chances.
The doctor said I'm doing just fine. He gave me some vitamins and put me on a special diet. No more pizza.
No more pizza. Remember that Navy scholarship test I took last December?
Yeah?
Well, I just learned today. I got it.
Oh, nice! Come on. Congratulations. God, that's wonderful.
Yeah. 4 years, all expenses paid. And then they commissioned me when I graduated.
Infant Medley. Anchors away, my boy. Anchors away.
There's only one problem.
What's that?
I'm supposed to stay single till I graduate. It's part of the deal.
Take it.
Gino, we gotta get married.
Take it.
Gino, wait a minute.
Just take it. Please. Take it.
She won't eat. She won't even come out of her room.
Just leave her alone. She's got the blues.
She's got to eat, especially now.
She can miss a meal or two. It won't kill her. Every woman goes through this. 9 months is a long time, especially when you're doing it alone. What worries me is what happens after she has the baby. You working all the time, me running the stand. Who minds the baby while she's in school?
Well, maybe she doesn't go for a while. Just until the kid's big enough to be out with you.
Always comes back to me, right?
Well, I ain't exactly standing around, you know.
You know, when I was her age, I was a pretty good student, too. I could have gone to college and amounted to something. I could have been a teacher or a lawyer, something.
Yeah, you are something. You're my wife. Her mother. Ain't that something?
Look, I was just wondering what could have been if...
Want to play that game? Hell, I could have stayed in the Army. I'd have been up for retirement now, been drawing a pension. Got to see a lot more of the world than I'll ever get to see now, that's for sure. You're not the only one that's had to make concessions, Martha. Not by a long sight. I never was any good at book learning, but I could have done better things too, you know.
I'm sorry.
Well, at least you didn't have to do it alone. At least somebody cared enough to give the child his name.
Give the child his name.
That doesn't mean anything now. Sure as hell did then.
Did then, and it still does. Frank, I never asked you this question before because I've been afraid of the answer. Frank, would you have married me if I wasn't pregnant?
I'd have just kept going. I'd have been one more good old boy just hanging in saloons and shacking with barflies. I thank God every night for you. You and Gina. My life wouldn't be much without you. You glad you asked?
I wish I'd asked a long time ago.
Did you hear the news? Frank's daughter's getting married.
Oh, yeah? When?
As soon as he finds a shotgun.
I knew what we were doing. Both of us. We knew what we were doing.
Gina, you all right, darling?
I just feel like such a fool. Daddy, you know, I really thought he loved me. I mean, I thought... I didn't even know what I thought. But I've ruined it. For all of us. You and Mom saddled with a baby. College. It's down the drain. Most of all, I won't even have a name.
Well, sure it will. Everybody gets a name.
Yeah, like what?
How about Swinson? It's been pretty good for us.
I'm so sorry, Daddy.
Hey, listen to me. Darling, it don't make any difference what life throws at you. If you want college bad enough, we'll find a way. There's nothing out of reach. Nothing. It's just like my truck. Remember how before I got it, I was always working for other folks. No matter how hard I worked or how good a job I did, sooner or later the job was over and I was laid off. But no more. As long as that truck runs, I got more work than I can handle. Won't make me rich, but keeps me free. My own boss. You got a good head on you, darling. You're gonna have a wonderful life. And you'll do whatever you set your mind to. Now, buck up. You remember when you were real little, I used to push you in the swing. I remember I used to push you out like this and say, hey, you get out of here. You'd come back and I'd let you bump into me and I'd act like I was real mad. You'd get hysterical. You'd laugh so hard you'd get the hiccups. Do you remember that, darling? Those were good days, darling. And now we're going to do it all over again with your little tank.
Frank? Gina? Everything okay?
Yeah. Come on out and play.
Play? Frank, are you crazy? It's the middle of the night.
So what?
Oh, come on in the house. Now, this is silly. She shouldn't be on that swing. Get her off.
Watch out!
Frank! Frank!
Get away!
Frank, now, I'm serious. Frank, and now, I think you're going through your second childhood. Stop, Gina! Frank, this is crazy.
Well, hey, you long, tall drink of water.
All right, Gina, now stop.
Oh, get out of here.
Then you are considering adoption.
Well, I don't know. I just want to talk about it.
Hey, I know it's a difficult decision to make, and it's painful. Come on. Let's talk.
Do you have good parents?
Oh, Gina, wonderful people out there waiting for babies. The problem is there aren't that many babies available because usually when teenagers get pregnant, they either decide on abortion or a lot of them decide to keep their babies.
I know. Will I get to see it?
You can nurse him if you want to.
Him?
Well, I guess it's still a man's world.
Tell me about it.
Thank you.
Hi, Gina.
Hi.
Mrs. Swenson.
What a surprise.
Oh, well, here's a little present for you know who.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
You're very welcome, dear.
Booties. They're adorable. Thank you.
You're very welcome, dear. These are very nice. You know, I spent the summer in Boston. It was wonderful.
Oh, I spent the summer right here.
I'm sorry, dear.
Well, it's not your fault.
Got to have one of these. You know, Gina, I do hope